Hi guys, this is Mr. Recaps. In this video, I'm going to explain a movie called Inside, released in the year 2016. I'm warning you for spoilers. Stay tuned. The story of this horror film begins with pregnant Sarah and her husband traveling in a car. While on their journey, they were discussing the name of the baby. She felt a kick during the conversation and urged him to feel it as well. Suddenly, they are engaged in a tragic car collision, in which her husband is killed and her hearing is severely damaged. After a few months and a few days near to her delivery, she was spotted resting in a hospital bed. Her doctor informs her of her baby's status, and she is just perfect, except for some internal scrapes. The doctor asked her about the contractions. She said, "No, not yet." The doctor said that it's getting late and we can only wait a couple of days. If nothing happens, we will go for C-section. Sarah, on the other hand, was not prepared for a C-section. She is returning to her house. She appears to be exhausted. Her mother called to see whether she was okay. Sarah is a recluse who seldom walks outside of her suburban house, but she's occasionally checked on by her concerned next-door neighbor Isaac. Isaac pays her a visit and the two exchange gifts. Sarah informed him that she had chosen to sell the house and spend some time with her mother. She is unable to complete all of the duties on her own. She seemed to be terrified and was sobbing uncontrollably. Isaac assured her that he would be there for her at any time she needed him. Sarah awakens after falling asleep that evening to a knock at the door from a lady stating her car has broken down. She was informed by the lady that she needed to use a phone. Sarah inquired about the lady's cell phone. The lady informed her that her phone's battery had run out. She tells the stranger that her husband is asleep and that she does not want to disturb him. The stranger assured her that she would not make a sound and that she would just take a minute. Sarah asked her to see next door. She again told the lady that her husband is sleeping and she is not going to open the door. The stranger responds, "You're lying, your spouse is dead," and addresses Sarah by name. "Sarah, please open the door." The lady shouts and began slamming the door hard. Sarah was taken aback when she learned of this. She explained to the lady that she didn't know who she was or what she wanted. She should go because she intends to contact the cops. "Did you hear me?" Sarah screamed. She then called the cops and informed them of the situation, then calls Isaac, but he doesn't answer, so she leaves a voicemail detailing what happened. Soon after, the cops arrived and began an investigation. They just asked Sarah a few questions. She said that she couldn't see her face since it was too dark, but I heard her voice. It was definitely a woman. The cops returned after finding nothing. She brushed her teeth and falls asleep again. The lady actually managed to get into Sarah's house and chloroformed her before injecting oxytocin so that she can take her baby. As the lady prepares to steal her unborn child, Sarah awakens. It was very hard to get her to get up. The lady was in the washroom. When Sarah was trying to get up, she reached there and stabbed her with her briefcase. Sarah escapes down the hall, shutting herself in the toilet. The lady began yanking the washroom door apart. Sarah's ringing cell phone, which is getting a call from Isaac, is retrieved by the woman from the kitchen. Sarah shatters the bathroom mirror with the blow dryer and armed herself with a piece of glass. The lady outside asks Sarah to come out. She was desperately hitting the door. Inside, Sarah is running out of the hearing device. She is crying badly. Her head is badly injured. Sarah was not only fighting for her life, but also for the unborn child. When Isaac walks inside the house, the woman greets him and presents herself as Sarah's mother. "She's told a lot about you to me," the lady says. Isaac felt bad for entering the house in this manner. He inquired about Sarah's situation. "Is she all right?" "We weren't able to get to the phone in time when she called," Isaac asks. Meanwhile, Sarah exited the bathroom into her room to retrieve her hearing device battery so she could hear what really was going on. The lady tries to usher Isaac out of the home after allaying Isaac's concerns, but they are confronted by Sarah's mother, who has just arrived via taxi. Who are you people? Is Sarah all right?" Her mother asks concerned. She rushed upstairs, Sarah mistook her mother for the lady above and killed her with a glass slash to the throat. "I didn't know it was you. Mom, no! I had no idea. Oh my God, please don't abandon me. Please don't abandon me. I love you so much. Stay with me, please. Please," she screams. Isaac goes upstairs to investigate what's going on, but is stabbed in the back with a butcher knife by the lady. As the lady stabs at the door, Sarah retreats to the toilet and begins to experience severe labor pains. When Isaac's phone rings with a call from his partner, Brian, the lady is put off. Sarah smashed the window and yelled for help. Brian is standing at his own house window, she notices. She called him for help, but he thought that Sarah is just waving to her. The lady blocks the bathroom door with something like a chest of drawers before rushing into Isaac's residence and slashing Brian's throat. This woman is creepy and Sarah has no idea about her intentions. She obviously wants this baby, but why? Sarah began pushing the toilet tank lid against the bathroom door, making a large enough opening to peer through. When the lady returns, she tries to entice Sarah through the door, but she is sliced by the glass. A short time later, officers Mike and Alice enter the house to perform a health check, and the lady assumes the identity of Sarah. According to the district, someone had been bothering you. The agent asks. The lady answers that there haven't been any issues for her. She just thinks that she was scared and thanks the agents for attending. The agent responds it's no issue and they're just doing their job. She shouldn't hesitate to pick up the phone if something unusual happens. Mike goes to his car, but once Alice discusses Sarah's pregnancy, he learns that the woman is not Sarah. As Sarah prepares to descend the stairs, Mike rushes to the door, but the lady stabs him in the face. Sarah runs upstairs to a bedroom and Mike tries to strangle the lady, but she stabs him to death. When Alice notices the door is half open, she enters the home and discovers Mike's dead. While the lady approaches Sarah, who is lying beneath the bed, Sarah smacks the lady in the head with the toilet tank lid. The crazy lady then shoots Alice with Mike's rifle, just as Sarah's water breaks. Sarah and the lady had a violent altercation. Sarah is able to get outside and attempt to flee in the police car, but she is apprehended by the lady, who causes Sarah to collide with a tree. Sarah goes over to a neighbor's house and knocks. She identifies it as her assailant's home right away, and she uncovers evidence that the lady has been stalking her for months. When she gets to the top of the stairs, she finds surveillance cameras pointing towards Sarah's house, as well as comprehensive instructions on how to execute a C-section. She was already aware of the woman's desire to kidnap her child, but now she learns that this attack was planned. The fight between the two continues as the lady enters in her own house. Sarah walks outside to an enclosed pool area, where the lady reveals her motive. She's out for vengeance. The woman was the driver of the second car engaged in the head-on accident that killed Sarah's husband, according to a flashback. The woman was pregnant at the time of the accident. However, her baby died as a result of the collision. She feels that her child was wrongly taken from her and that the only way to reclaim her child is to steal Sarah's. In her perspective, she is prepared to go to any extremes to make up for the wrong she has suffered. Sarah cuts through the pool cover with a knife, allowing the woman to sink and battle. When Sarah starts to drown, the mother, afraid of losing the child, pulls the pool cover open and releases her, but she drowns in the process. Sarah gives delivery in the water on the half-submerged pool cover as the police approach. Despite her efforts to keep the woman at bay throughout the film, Sarah began the day nervous about the arrival of her kid. She wasn't sure she'd be able to raise the kid alone in the aftermath of her husband's death. And so, the movie has come to an end. If you've got a passion for movies and everything about them, Mr. Recaps is your destination. Subscribe for more videos like this, hit the notification bell icon, and leave a like to support the channel. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. Until then, stay safe. Peace.